How's it going, YouTube? Deadpool here. And today, we're going to be looking at some interactions. You may be wondering, Sayu, Alejandro, why are you in a maid outfit? Well, Danny Koo, executive producer of Marvel Rivals, was like, you got 22 days. It's been like 3 months. Yeah, I want to make it up to him. So, what do you think, Danny? Huh? Did I nail it or no, I didn't fucking nail it. This is ass. This is bad. This is bad. But today, we're gonna be looking at some new Marvel Rivals Deadpool interactions. And I'm actually going to take this off because it is 88 degrees here in Texas. But yeah, I mean, outfit by itself without the maid costume looks all right. Looks pretty solid. You know, doesn't look terrible. But I definitely got a thigh squish going on. My pouches are gone. They're on the floor somewhere. But yeah, note to self, superheroes do not have dicks. Cause this is really squeezing my nards, man. Anywho, so without further ado, we got to record a few more voice lines for Marvel Rivals. We got to record for Deadpool. You know, there are a couple interactions, and that's what we're gonna look at today. We got some new team ups. We got some new interactions. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I don't normally do face cam. I haven't done face cam in a while. But if you'd like to see these live, make sure to go to twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. And if you like a Deadpool print or any other print of a character I voice, head on over to streamly.com/AlejandroSaab. I will be having that store open for a little bit longer. So if you want a print from me, signed by me, make sure to go to Streamly. And all right, so let's check these out. We are going to... Oh, sweet. Deadpool's like near the beginning for some of these. So yeah, let's just check some of these out.
Will only make him want to come out more. Throw Logan.
All right.
We should totally have a team-up move, Hulk. Like that fastball special thing where people throw Logan.
Hulk would be glad to throw you, Pool, straight into orbit.
Huh. Not really what I was going for. Maybe we should just stick with a piggyback ride instead.
Good idea. Turn around and Hulk will hop on.
Now, that is still the craziest shit I ever read. Because when we recorded this... So, the thing with some voice lines is... Sure would be love to be able to hear it. Were you not able to hear it?
Tiger Division.
Were you not able to hear it? It was there. Pause? No, you heard it. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, with some voice lines, right? Some of them we recorded way before, and some of them are like brand new. Some of these I recorded like a month ago. This one specifically, I recorded a month ago. And I was like, that's crazy. When we recorded, though, they didn't tell us that we were going to get a bunch of new team-ups, like the Gambit and the Hela and all that stuff. So I was just thinking, oh, they're going to have, like, some interactions, you know? So I think for this one, they did maybe consider it like it's, like, you know, like, just a funny interaction. But yeah, like, I think it would be hilarious if in the future they do get a team-up, and it is just Hulk on Deadpool's back. I do think that would be really, really funny. Also, thank you for the sub. Does this mean you'll be giving Fred a piggyback ride in the future? I don't know how comfortable Fred would be with that, but I am willing to try. All right, I love Fred. Fred is great. We've interacted a few times. Fred is great. But okay, yeah, but if it was me picking up Hulk, different story. And also the delivery is insane. Like, yeah, kind of wild. Anyway,
Ride instead.
Good idea. Turn around and Hulk will hop on.
Let's see. So these are definitely a little out of order, at least in this video. But it seems like it's going based on like certain characters. But let's see. Because there we go.
Suggestion. I'll be more than glad
Well,
to
let
do the same.
Wolvie do his
Do you
thing.
still drive around in an old van full of rocket launchers and grenades and nuclear warheads and stuff?
Nah, it broke down decades ago. Besides, Tech from my era lets me keep my entire arsenal on hand at all times.
So you've discovered the joy of pouches too? Mine can carry anything.
That's not true. And I'm gonna disagree with Deadpool. At least not with these pouches. Because he says you can carry guns and meatball subs in this bullshit. Not in this pouch. Not in this pouch. Not in this pouch. So where is it? You sound good voicing him. Thank you. I appreciate it. Worked really hard. and it was a collaborative effort between Danny, Michael, the voice director, and Dakota from the Rivals team, because Dakota wrote a lot of this stuff. Honestly, improvising wise, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, did you improvise everything you've done for Deadpool? And the answer is no, not everything. There were a few things I improv'd, like with lines that were written out, just the way I said them, those were improv'd. Or the idle lines. The idle lines were pretty much all improv, except for like they had written, like Dakota wrote out like, this is the type of scenario we're thinking, and then I just had to, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's a collaborative effort between everybody. So yeah.
Guns, knives, meatball subs.
I'll take your word, Wade. But I'd rather skip lunch and save the extra space for more bullets.
We have quite
You're incredible at improv. Oh, well, thank you. Those are very kind words. I feel like with improv for me, like some of it I'm good at, some of it I'm awful. Never ask me to freestyle, because you're not going to get a freestyle. You're going to get, it'll be the most white I have ever sounded in my life. You will not get me. If you want me to randomly break into a song, sure. Will it be good? No. But anyway, you're an inspiration, you and Alex. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, just, keep an open mind. Be collaborative with your team. Don't be so, what's the word? Like, stubborn about, like, your read, I think. Because, like, sometimes, like, oh, that's where my pouch went. I was wondering where my pouches went. They just slid down my thighs. Sorry, was distracted. But yeah, like, don't be so married to a read, because sometimes, like, you'll come up with a funnier idea, your director will come up with a better idea, the writer will come up with a better idea, like, while you're all in the booth, because you all experience this energy together. So, just be adaptable. Don't be so hard-headed about a decision or a choice you've made. But sometimes, if you have an idea, speak up, because it might be a good idea. And if it's a bad idea, then, they'll tell you to shut the fuck up.
of a far more seasoned ruler.
You're looking good, Hella. Well, evil, but in a good way, Whatever. You want to grab a bite after this?
Are you attempting to court me?
Maybe.
Interesting. I was led to believe that you were smitten with death herself.
Yes?
Yeah, we may have had a thing. I should have known you two were friends. I don't want to make things weird.
Too late. But I will admit, your rotting flesh does smell strangely enticing.
Smash! Smash! I will say, this isn't my favorite Hella skin. Honestly, base Hella is just the goth look. The goth look. I would get on my knees, but, you can hear it.
This is Asgard now, huh? Gotta say, I like what Loki did with the place.
If you believe that idiot could have conquered this realm on his own, his lies are far more convincing than I thought.
Well, if someone was pulling his strings, they must have been very powerful and smart and sinister and maybe even sexy.
Bro, there have been 2 times I've snuck in references that I don't think the Rivals dev team has noticed. It's very me references too. So if it isn't obvious here, there is a line that we recorded recently that I want to know if people will catch. Because there is a line later that Alejandro is a hella simp. Wouldn't you be? I'm sorry? We really don't fuck with goth mommy? My fault.
It seems you are quite perceptive after all. For a mortal. I have heard whispers.
Yo, she hit that mortal like Zamasu hits up mortals. All right, let me see. Gotta find the next Deadpool line. They really should categorize this thing. Doesn't YouTube have chapters? I don't fuck with goths. They kind of scary. Let's be real. That's kind of what makes them. Anyway.
Will feel right at home. You are neither human nor mutant. Yet you somehow embody the worst qualities of both species.
I love Ultron. I love his like detective like skin he recently has. I think that skin looks cool as fuck. This sign was fun to record.
Aw, you noticed? Some people just assume I was born awful, but being this annoying takes hard work.
It does, chat.
I should
It
do
does.
us all a favor and end your miserable existence here and now.
You wouldn't be the first to try, but it won't stick. I'm like a 90s boy band. I just keep coming back.
Yeah, I just kind of sang it. There wasn't any reference there. I was just like, how can I make it sound like a 90s boy band? And clearly I can't make it sound good if I confuse the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC all the time. But chat, press 1 if you know the difference. Press 2 if you confuse them all the time. Now I'm gonna ignore you guys while I keep going.
Director.
You're all liars. Everybody who presses a 1 is a fucking liar. 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 Let me see. CyYu is low-key real with goths. I mean, have you seen who I married? Aiden is very goth. Alright.
In his horizons.
Doreen, it's been way too long. How are things with the Great Lakes Avengers these days?
Oh, it's been a while.
I like
since we
that,
had a meeting,
World Girl
Wade.
skin.
You know what, with the time stream unraveling and all.
Oh, too bad. Those lovable weirdos would make awesome living shields in these battles. Ooh, especially Big Bertha.
Sure.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, I will be sure to tell them next time we assemble. Hey, if you ever need.
That was just a, low-key interaction. So this interaction between Deadpool and Black Widow, not gonna lie, I saw people making a thing about it on TikTok. When they told me we had an interaction for Black Widow, I was like, oh boy, here it is. Here's the Zaza fucking joke. It was not that at all.
Really nuts? I may have to find
It was
out
not
for
that at all.
myself.
I can feel you ogling me through that mask, Wilson. Don't make me put you down.
Look, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I may have visited an alternate reality where we were, married.
Hopefully it was the one that was wiped out by the time stream entanglement.
Probably was. It's a shame, too. We would have made the deadliest little mini-mercs.
I mean, Black Widow is cool and hot. But the craziest thing is, when I saw it on TikTok, you know how when people look up a bunch of stuff on TikTok and then under, like, because so many people were curious about it, I guess something happened between, like, Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson, and I was like, hey, man, not my fucking monkeys, but, like, I guess that's the reference? That's a reference to Ryan being married to Scar. They were married? Oh. I did not know that. Damn! I wish I knew that context. I would have played it a little different.
You're hard to...
Just a little different. Anyway. Let me see. Okay, here's another Deadpool.
Sorry.
Now,
We all make mistakes. Won't happen again. I promise.
Also, I love Josh as
So
Iron Man.
now that I've proven myself on the field of battle, will you finally let me borrow a suit of armor?
Sorry, Wade. It takes someone with a bit more mental acuity to operate such
That's
a
crazy.
sophisticated piece of technology.
But you let a squirrel pilot one of your gloves!
Yeah, like I said. You know,
That's crazy. I can't believe he would do that to us. I can't believe he would do this to us. Now, saying that, I think it would be really funny if I think it would be really funny if they ever made this. Hold on. If they ever made this a Deadpool skin. Just the classic Iron Man skin, but Deadpool, and he just paints over it. I think that would be a pretty fire skin. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It'd be pretty lit. Anyway.
Sensor suite could boost your...
All right, let's look for the next Deadpool one. Here we go.
Good often comes at an even greater cost.
Clearly, you have lessons to learn about power.
Never thought I needed an Iron Pool skin. Bro, we need a Venom Pool. We need a Jeff Pool. We need all the Deadpool skins. I'm surprised we haven't gotten, what is it? It's not Cowboy Pool. You know what I'm talking about? Like Western Deadpool. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that as a skin.
You are the one whose jokes make Spider-Man's endless rambling seem almost tolerable.
And you're the one whose tongue looks like it's from an anime that half our players are too young to watch.
I immediately thought of Demon Slayer. Or, you know, High School DxD. Or, High School of the Dead. A lot of high school shows. Stop watching it. You know? A lot of those. This one was recent, by the way, so I thought that was funny.
Come and get a closer look then, as it chokes the life from you.
You know, that's usually more of a third date thing for me. But who am I to pass up a good time?
Look, Deadpool just wants to fuck everybody. In chat, wouldn't you want to deal with 19 inches of venom? No, I would not. I'm good, thank you. But, hey, Deadpool, that's all you, buddy. Not anymore. Also valid. Also valid.
The same human.
Physical game's up!
That means we are forever linked.
I'm honestly not sure if you're trying to make me more comfortable or completely nauseous.
You're not seriously gonna try to win this fight with just webs, are you, Spidey?
When I saw this line, I was like, oh my god, are we finally gonna make fun of Spider-Man mains? And I'm glad we didn't because the buffs are so fucking crazy. I feel like so many people are gonna tell Deadpool to shut the fuck up. So I'm really glad we didn't make fun of him.
They've always done the trick before. Why change things up now?
Maybe because your old pal Wade has an extra pistol and a spare katana. And for once, he's willing to share.
I saw a bunch of people on the internet make this a sex joke, and I was like, not everything is a sex joke with Deadpool. At least not this one.
Thanks, but I'd prefer something a lot less lethal. And I mean that for both of us. Yikes.
Damn. There was one Spider-Man line that I do want to listen to, because I saw this the other day, and I could not believe it was actually in the game.
Spider-Man and the Black Cat, back together again. Just like old times.
We really should try to make these little rendezvous of ours a bit more intimate, Peter.
Maybe you're right. It probably doesn't count as a date when it's 6 on 6, does it?
Oh, it could. But I think you're still far too innocent for something like that, lover.
What? What? I would say Peter couldn't handle all that, but... Look, never underestimate Peter Parker, because he knows with great power comes great responsibility. And, God, I'm sure this motherfucker will take Captain America's line and just says, I can do this all day, because his stamina must be through the fucking roof.
I believe that was perfectly clear the moment you decided to put on those horns.
Super important question. If I flung a bunch of spoons at you, would they stick?
For a moment, perhaps. But then I would return them to you at deadly speed. And I would not miss.
Yeah, Wouldn't be
God.
the worst thing
Love
someone's
his
thrown
voice.
at me. Not even the worst thing this week, honestly.
Yeah, I put on a maid outfit. No one threw it on me, but I just wanted you to know.
Somehow that does not surprise me in the slightest. So.
All right, let's see. We're almost through this video, I think. There's a few more interactions with Deadpool, I believe. And then we also have another, the team-up video. Oh, this one.
Whoever said I was gonna pay for it?
Peter-san, there you. Oh, ごめんなさい. I thought you were someone else.
That's so fucked that she thought I was Peter Parker. That's so fucked that she thought Deadpool. Just because red. That's crazy.
Ooh, let me guess. Thor, right? We do have a strikingly similar silhouette.
It was really funny. So when I did it, so originally when I did this line, I did do an impression of Travis doing Thor. And at first I was like, oh, let me guess. All right. We do have a striking similar silhouette, right? Because we do 2 takes. And then the second one, I was like, we do have a striking similar silhouette. And my director, Michael, was like, that's great. I want you to make it more Travis. So I thought about, fear the god of thunder. And I was like, all right, what if, all right. I have to get real low. So we definitely did do a Travis impression, which is great because I love doing an impression of, I love doing impressions of the other cast members in this game. We did one of Spider-Man. We did one of Venom. So yeah. It's fun getting to be Deadpool and just doing these impressions.
Actually, I thought you were Spider-Man. It was an easy mistake to make.
Crazy.
Really? You think I'm some red-suited loser spouting off an endless stream of dad jokes?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, huh? You don't fuck with the dad joke? Huh? Chat, what are the strongest days of the week? Saturday and Sunday. Because the rest are weekdays. Got him.
Wait, don't answer that.
Tiger Division.
Hey, Alejandro, they snuck you into the joke. Yeah. All right, let me see. Oh, where are you, Deadpool? Looking for the next interaction. Is that it for Deadpool interactions on here? I feel like there was... Yeah, there we go.
Intertwined.
Angels and devils tend to go hand in hand.
Then let us put aside our past conflicts and face this battle together. The time has come to face our foes in combat. Come, let us take flight.
On a single wing? How? It's barely even a snack. I mean, don't get me wrong, Angie. You're totally a snack, but...
Chat? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? We love buff women.
Ugh! Silence, knave! I will not listen to your incessant rambling any longer.
Yeah, you're not alone. That's honestly how the majority of our player base feels too. I read the comments, folks.
The crazy part is, that wasn't improvised. That was actually written in the script. And, so, not only do I read the comments, but because that was written by the devs, they read the comments. Honestly, they just write Deadpool in a way so they can release their frustrations at this point.
You co-
Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. You bought your ticket to GalaxyCon Raleigh? It's my first big convention. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll only be there Thursday and Friday, though. Just as a heads up, I will not be appearing in cosplay.
I am afraid.
See,
Trust me. It's not your heart I'm interested in.
Oh, great. The greasy gumbo guzzler who stole Anne-Marie's sweet southern heart is here. You.
Now, chat, that one we recorded a while ago. That one we recorded back in, like, December?
In stealing if you never had it in the first place, home.
Whatever, just take good care of her, you sleazy bayou rat. That girl's a special one.
That may very well be the one thing you and me both can agree on, Monsieur Lapoule.
Yeah. We wanted it to sound bad. Also, someone told me to check out an Angela and Black Cat one.
For helping me keep Lousa safe from harm, mortal.
Well, since you asked, this little kitty wouldn't mind the hand of heaven scratching her back, if you know what I mean.
I believe I do. And while I am flattered, I am afraid my heart belongs to another.
Oh, Angel, that's adorable.
Damn, she just tried to fuck!
It's not your heart I'm interested in.
It's that... Sorry, go on.
Feeling if you never had it in the first.
Just was a special one.
That may very well
Those monsters.
the
Oh,
one
here we
thing
go.
you and me both can agree on, Monsieur Lapoule.
Sorry I let all those monsters loose on you earlier. Had to think fast and think it's never been my strong suit.
Same.
Well, have you at least considered what happens to them now that you've set them free?
I assumed you'd have to hunt them, and that I'd have to stop you. And then maybe we'd kiss?
All right, chat. Who caught the reference? Who caught the reference? That's the second time I did it that way. Yep. Just a little nod. Just a little nod to Game Grumps. Just a little nod to Game Grumps. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny because I mean I've always loved the way that Aaron goes, maybe we kiss. So I was like, when I saw it written that way, I was like, oh well, it's like the perfect time to do it. So yeah, just a nice little nod to Game Grumps. I was like a Game Grumps fan. So yeah, but technically the second time because I did the that line earlier, definitely said it in that way. So.
None of the above. Luckily, I have a much better idea. One where everyone wins. Even the monsters.
Deadpool. We've crossed paths before. During Luna Snow's extraction.
Yes, White Fox! Our buddy cop movie continues.
We may work together, but we are not buddies.
Not with that attitude.
That's how everybody cop movies start.
Is it wrong?
So, you're the one Devil's been hanging out with on Staten Island?
That's the Monster Kingdom to you! Whoever you are.
I'm Moon Girl. Dev and I are besties.
Oh, good! Finally someone who can reimburse me for all the dino chow!
Yeah, all right, kid. Time to extort you for money. Gimme your money.
A number of important...
All right, let me see. I think I may have missed it unless this video doesn't have the Jubilee interactions. I don't think it does. But I know that there's the... Because that one is something else. Hold on. Maybe it's in this one? Because this is the one we just saw, right? No. This is dripping. So this is loot word. Hold on. This is dripping. Here. Is this one also... This is like the team up of voice lines. But let me... This one doesn't. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if this one... Oh, okay. Here's all the Jubilee ones. I think the... Hold on. Yeah, this thing. Chat.
First. Do you ever
Hold on.
feel like...
So, if you want to talk about dated fucking references, shout out to Dakota. I'm gonna let this play and then I'm gonna tell a story about this.
A horseman, but I'll always be an X-Man first.
Do you ever feel like oh, what is it? Something plastic, it drifts through the wind. Ah, it's at the tip of my tongue.
That's a weird question. Maybe sometimes?
Juby, you're a firework! Come on, show us what you're worth!
I'm worth a lot more than people give me credit for, I can tell you that.
Now...
Sooner we get out of this reality, the better.
I don't know, Jubes. I'm kind of feeling the gothic vibes here.
How about both these plays?
Love this place. Negasonic Teenage Warhead!
Yeah, well, she wouldn't be feeling the primal urge to answer Dracula's call and go full vampire.
Have you met her? She totally would. That's like her emo dream come true. Well, at least before her recon.
So funny enough, that second line, I'm pretty sure we recorded back in December. But this Katy Perry reference, we recorded like a month ago when we recorded new stuff. Bro, so when we were recording this line, me and the voice director, Michael, we didn't have Dakota in the line yet. Like, he wasn't in the call yet. So we started a bit before he showed up. And we were like, so when we had this line, it's like, do you ever feel like, oh, what is it? Something, through the wind. Ugh, it's at the tip of my tongue. And we were visually confused for like, a good 10 minutes. We're like, I don't get it. And we move on to the next line. And I was like, Michael, I got it. He's like, what is it? It's a Katy Perry reference. And he's like, I don't understand. And I was like, it's firework, you know? Cause baby, you're a firework. And he's like, we were so, because the thing is that like the plastic, the word plastic wasn't in there and not drifts through the wind. Because we were trying to make it was originally even more vague. And we were just like, oh, it clicked. It clicked, you know? And, yeah, so then, I was like, I have an idea. So we do it that way. And then the second line, you know, so we wouldn't get copyright. I did it in a weird-ass way. And, so yeah, you know, we managed to make it work. But we were all like, what the fuck? Which I get. Jubilee's Power is Firework. And that song was mean to hell back in 2013, 2012. It was mean to hell a while ago. So yeah. Good old references. Okay, now let's look at these team up lines. Unless they're not different, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, they are different. Cool. Just want to make sure.
Chi flowing, Lindley.
Do you smell what the pool's been cooking?
Legally distinct from The Rock. Don't sue us. I know you're hyper-focused on Moana, but, you know, legally distinct.
I love the way you make me tingle inside, Remy. I promise I won't tell Rogue.
See, they got over it, guys. They got over it. Now they're like that. Like, never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Dealing a little extra death never hurt anyone. Well, except for the people I deal it to. If you're the goddess of death, Hella, consider me your most devoted disciple.
I don't know what it is about me saying the word disciple. Anytime I thought of, whenever I recorded this, when I was saying the word disciple, all I kept thinking about was Kenichi, the mightiest disciple. Like, I was like, consider me your most devoted disciple. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I'm a big nerd for Kenichi, the mightiest disciple, but when I would say the word disciple, my brain would immediately go to Kenichi. And I think that's all the Deadpool voice lines. I believe that is it. Right, chat? At least all the new stuff. Until whenever we record more stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Thank you for the gifted sub to Anonymous Gifter. But there you go, chat. There you go. That has been all of the Deadpool stuff. And we did it in full-on cosplay. I was in a maid outfit, and now I'm gone out of that maid outfit. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Here's a little bang. Terrible pose. Bang? It's more like, I don't know. Anyway, this suit is tight as fuck. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. And we will see you in the next one. See ya.